Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bronsen Landrum, and I don't profess to be a relationship guru or anything like that, but I just have a lot of experiences, and I just like the conversation, and I like to present you guys with enough information to get a conversation started. Today, I want to talk about being on the rebound. See, it looked like I couldn't hoop, but I just wanted to make sure my hands were still in the frame. You know what I'm saying? Talking about being on the rebound. Let me give you some definitions. Let's say you're under the goal, I'm shooting the basketball, the next person that puts the ball in play, you know what I'm saying, grab the rebound. So whether it's in the air, on the ground, whatever, it is what it is. Next person that puts the ball in play, grab the rebound. I'm not sure if this happens with girls a lot, but I know it happens with guys. You go to give a girl relationship advice, and then you end up becoming her next boyfriend. Yeah, you were on the rebound. I saw some advice on Facebook recently, and it said the best way to get over someone, well, I heard it a long time ago, best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. And I think it's terrible advice, but it's definitely rebound behavior. So why do people, go for this rebound? One reason is to fill a void. Let's say I were to quit my job. I work at U.S. Bank part-time as a teller, and the first thing they definitely wouldn't hire the next person that walked through the door. That would be stupid. But they would probably be understaffed for a while. They would take some time, evaluate what they need, and find someone to fill that vacancy, to fill that job description. Once again, it wouldn't be the very first person that walked through the door. They would make sure the person is qualified. It may take time. They may be understaffed for a bit, but they will definitely find a way to fill that void with someone that's willing to stay, willing to learn, willing to progress. And that's very, very important. I think people should do the very same thing in relationships. Don't take the very next person that walks through the door. Wait, take some time, figure out some things, so that you can find someone that's qualified, that's willing to stay, and willing to progress. Talking about filling voids, I have first-hand knowledge of that, pun intended. As y'all see, in a couple of my pictures, I'm usually wearing a pinky ring. And the reason is, I was married in 2012. Married in 2010, ended in 2012. And so after I took off my wedding ring, my hand felt empty. So a couple months later, I got on Amazon, started buying up a bunch of pinky rings in a bunch of different colors, because it's just, I got used to having that jewelry on my hand. So now it kind of feels better, because I'm used to it. Is that unhealthy, or is it just jewelry? But I think, it's not a major issue, only because I'm not pulling in someone's emotions into my emptiness, into my issue, into my void. Don't be so quick to fill the void with another person, especially if that person could be negatively affected by it. And another thing when it comes to filling voids, don't go back to the person that hurt you. Marcus Houston wrote a song a couple years back called Circles. And it's about someone, they break up, they make up, they keep going in circles over and over again. And you're technically looking to the person that hurt you to heal you. And it never works out that way. They don't have that capability. They all can only continue to be themselves and then cause you more pain in the end. And it ends up being a whole lot worse than it needs to be. Another reason people enjoy the rebound, not just to F-I-L-L, the void, but also to keep from feeling, F-E-E-L-I-N-G. They want to exchange the pain of losing someone with the excitement of finding someone else without any time to heal. And then you set yourself up once again for failure, because you're going into a relationship injured, incomplete, and then you're looking to someone else to fill the void, or to keep you excited enough to keep your mind off the situation you just left, that you never got full from. And that's a terrible thing to do. So once again, it is either you are F-I-L-L, filling the void, or you're keeping from having F-E-E-L-I-N-G, feelings. And that's a terrible thing, once again. And I'm not sure if we're taking, man, happy as helping. Hey, auntie. I'm not sure if you're taking the very next inbox, DM, or person that asks for your phone number, or if you're looking for the same type of person that hurt you. But that's never a good thing. You don't want to be on the rebound, ever. Let me see. I got all my notes. They were in order, but then I started writing a whole bunch of other stuff. Let me see. And just because, okay, good. And we're going to get to that. So after the breakup, I think it's very important that you actually get well acquainted. Hey, Stace. Well acquainted with the pain. I think that is very important. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean that you need them back. Once again, I mean, I didn't miss the person, you know what I'm saying? I didn't miss the relationship, but, you know, it was what it is. I tried to fill a void. It was something physical. Well, anyway, just because you miss something doesn't mean that you need it back. You need to get well acquainted with that. It's okay to hit rock bottom, I guess, emotionally, just so you know where you can build, what areas you need to build from there. I'm very meticulous, analytical, logical, all that good stuff. What up, Tippins? And so I'm big on making mental notes, pros and cons lists, and things of that nature. So I think it's important that you kind of think back. What did you like about the relationship? What didn't you like about the relationship? So then you are able to find red flags, and the red flags turn into deal breakers when it's time for you to actually enter into another relationship. But being on the rebound is always a terrible thing. And going back to the person that hurt you, just because you need that void filled, is always a terrible thing. So when it comes to the corporate world, they have something called exit counseling. I think it's very important that you take time, you think about what occurred during the relationship, so that the next relationship you enter into, you can be whole, you can be intact, you can be ready to love and ready to receive love. Don't be on the rebound. Gotcha.